how many people are at this church, at CDA? How many people go here? How many people go to another church? No? Hey, don't boo other churches. We're all here for Jesus. You don't boo other churches. So I grew up in a very religious environment. My grandfather was a pastor. My dad was a pastor. My dog was a pastor. Everybody was a pastor in my family. So when I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of different TV shows, a lot of movies. Nowadays, like if Spider-Man, the movie came out, like this Spider-Man that just came out, if it came out when I was a kid, my dad would have been like, Spider-Man! Yeah, eso no es de yo. I'm like, oh, okay. And then we'd have like a lock-in the next weekend and pray all the Spider-Man out of me. And that didn't sound right, but I'm going to go with it anyways. So, anyways, so Spider-Man, I wouldn't be allowed to watch Spider-Man. And when I grew up, I had a friend that I met in church around 13 or 14, and he had all the newest video games on day one. He had a Sega Genesis on day one. He had a Sega CD on day one. He had a Super Nintendo on day one, and he was just getting all the new games. And I was like, hey, I want to come over to your house so I can play some games, because my parents won't let me, and I want to be really sneaky about it. And he was like, yeah, come on over. So one day I come over, and he's like, hey, I have this new game. You want to play it? I'm like, yeah, sure. Let's play it. So he pulls out this copy of Mortal Kombat, and that was like not good. In my head, I looked at him, I looked at the game, I was like, ooh, how are you playing that? You are not a human being. Why are you playing this? He was like, what? I'm like, that's not cool, man. In my head, like, I was taught that if you hold the controller, demons would come through the controller wire and into your body, and like you were possessed. And I thought like Sub-Zero and Scorpion were gonna come in and make me jump off a cliff somewhere, or like, I don't know what was going on. So I told him, I can't play that, I can't even touch it. And he was like, oh, it's okay, bro. Don't worry, you just watch me play it. I'm like, okay. So I had like my little bottle of holy water, a wooden stake in case he turned into a vampire, and like a DC Talk CD that I was listening to that I could throw at him, just Toby Mac right in your face. That's what I told him. But that's how I grew up. It was just like I grew up in that family. Like growing up, I remember one TV show I was not allowed to watch was Power Rangers. I don't know, Power Rangers. I was not allowed to watch Power Rangers because it was like they had a witch or like a monster or golden monster guy. I don't know what it was. So anyways, I'd watch it at his house. So they recently just put a new movie out like last year. And I was really excited about it because I didn't have to like lie to my parents to go sneak into it or anything. I could just buy a ticket as a 33-year-old male. One for Power Rangers, please. Don't judge me. Even though it's a movie theater full of children, I'm a grown adult, it's okay. Just give me the ticket. I don't need your judgment in there. So I went in there with like my white privileged Ranger t-shirt on. I kicked the movie theater door down. I started karate chopping people's popcorn buckets out of their hands. I was just like, yeah! Jason, yeah! Tommy, yeah! Like really excited about this movie. And then I just got more and more upset as the movie went on. If you haven't seen this movie, it's basically like the kids from Twilight became Avengers somehow. They're just like really sad and really emotional. One girl, she's like, oh, I hate my family because they're so normal. Like what? You have a normal family and you hate them. That's a thing nowadays? One of them was like, oh, I have to look after my daughter or my mom. She's really sick, but I hate doing that. I'm like, you hate taking care of your mother? I would get a papao if I said that to my mom. I'd be like, papao, right in my butt. She's like, take care of me. Give me some orange juice. Give me some Vicks. No, she was like, no. He was like, no, I hate taking care of my mom. I was like, these are the kids that deserve superpowers? I don't understand that. So in my mind, that movie made a lot of money. So I was like, you know what if they made a lot of my favorite movies that I grew up with and made them for, you know, this generation, like for millennials, by millennials type deal. So one movie I would redo is E.T. How many of you have seen E.T. out there? The extraterrestrial, E.T. Only one. Only one person. See what I'm saying? These children do not know about E.T. It's a great movie. So I think they should remake that movie. So instead of E.T. phoning home, it'll be like E.T. phone Uber. So he can get to wherever he needs to get to. He can like pregame at home. Just take his time. Just take his time going home. The Uber will be here in 8 minutes. He can avoid the whole like cop chase scene and everything like that. And then E.T. would have a love interest, you know? Like he didn't have that in the first movie. So he has that big finger of his. It's really good for like swiping left and swiping right on Tinder. On Tinder. It's okay if you're on Tinder. It's okay. There's no judgment here. It's okay. Listen, the church is right back there. We're right here. We're okay. No, I'm kidding. That's not okay. No Tinder for you. Delete that app. Delete it. The second movie I would do is for a lot of the old school people that like movies, West Side Story. Has anybody seen West Side Story here? The Jets and the Sharks. There you go. I want to be in America. That's a great story. Great storyline. Love that movie. But they have to update it. So you'll get that dude from Hamilton, Lynn. That dude that's there. Bring him in. I think he's Puerto Rican, right? He's Puerto Rican? Yeah? No? He's Puerto Rican? Well, I'm going to claim him for Puerto Rico anyways because we don't really have, it's Puerto Rico. We don't have a president in the White House. We've never had a president in the White House. We don't have a Boricua Lives Matter movement going on either. You know, we got weird orange people throwing paper towels at us though, so that's, I guess, a good thing. I don't know. I guess that's okay. That's what we got. So we got Lin-Manuel Miranda, and then I think Maria and Tony should meet at like an H&M in Brooklyn, and they could buy like matching plaid, see who has the skinniest skinny jeans out of the two of them, talk about, you know, talk about hipster stuff. It'll be great. And people would love it, and it would make a lot of money. And the third movie I would make would be Star Wars. I know we have a lot of Star Wars movies out there already, but the original from like 1977, I think we should remake that. The Millennium Falcon would be renamed the Millennial Falcon. Alright? Then we got Chewbacca. He goes from like brrr to yas! Yas, queen, yas! Anytime anything exciting happens, yas! Because that's what people are doing today. That's what all you children are doing today. Yas! Yas! Yas, queen, yas! See what I'm saying? That's the new Chewbacca sound right there. Yas. I don't even know what that means. Yas. And then, a spoiler alert, Luke Skywalker and Han Solo, they blow up the Death Star, and they get a medal, and it's great. But that's not going to fly today. Today, everyone needs to get a medal. Participation medals for everyone in the galaxy, because no one knows how to lose today. So Chewbacca gets one, the two little robots get one, the loser stormtroopers get one, Darth Vader, even though he lost the Death Star, let's give him one too. And then give him a pizza party after, because he deserves it. Because he did such a great job even though he lost. I think that's what we should do. You know, they'll be like, I don't deserve it. And then Darth Vader's mom comes out like, oh, honey, it's okay. You did have fun, didn't you, though? Even though you lost. It's alright, honey. Go into the little Toyota Prius we got for you, and you'll be fine. Alright. Alright, guys, well, that's my time. Make sure you check us out on Locura Radio Show, even though you're here experiencing it with us.